Okay, let me know if you can hear me.
Gotcha. Roger, roger. Oh, she might have a control.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Lights as required.
So our radios are coming on. Let's let those get set up because that was the one step there. We do have this guy plugged in. That guy is all plugged in. Yep, we should be set to go. Okay.
It is copied.
So with this Garmin system, it has a database of everything. We're going to check this guy. We're going to say okay. So he's centered. And then I like this position. And we're going to say we're going to go direct to Glendale so we always know how far we are away because we're not really going anywhere. So we're just going to put KGEU.
6560 Papa, left turn Alpha 6, takes runway 1 via Alpha this frequency.
And we're going to say we're going to go to Glendale just so if we're out there and we need to get back, we know exactly how far it is. We know we're good to go.
Runway 1 clear for takeoff.
That is the 118.0 is the ground, 121.0 is the tower. If we have an emergency or anything, this little button right here will switch between ground and tower. You want to be on the tower frequency if we have an emergency. If I have a heart attack or whatever, if there's something, go to 121.0. Make sure it's in the white one on the top, and you have this button right here, and that's how you talk to them. Okay?
Great. Please don't have a heart attack.
Yeah, I don't know. I eat a lot of crappy food. Ask
He
your
does.
dad.
Yeah, he's horrible.
I know, he brought donuts. Good thing I didn't make you eat
That's
one.
right, man.
There you go. Okay, what's next on the checklist?
Brakes checked.
Okay, so we're going to move forward. I'm going to check my brakes. We'll move forward a little bit more, and you check your brakes. Okay, ready?
I don't know how to check brakes.
You push the two top.
Push the top ones. My brakes work. Go ahead, yours.
Push your brakes. There you go.
There you go. Okay.
So you have two.
Brakes are
Left and
checked.
right.
What's next?
Controls free and correct.
So we're going to make sure nothing's in the way. We're good to go. Okay. We're good.
Flight instruments checked.
Okay, so let's make sure all of our radios are set. Column 2 is ATIS. Boy, that's really bad. Let's do, it's 119.425. Let's do that here. A little bit better radio.
On initial contact, you have information November.
We have November.
Tower, information November, time 1448 Zulu, wind calm, temperature 25, dew point 6, altimeter 29092. Expect visual approach. Runway 1 is in use.
29092.
Loop tower and approach control are closed. Advise on initial contact, you have information November. Glendale Tower, information November, time 1448 Zulu, wind calm, temperature 25, dew point 6, altimeter 29092. Expect visual approach. Runway 1 is in use. Advisories, loop tower and approach control are closed. Advise on initial contact, you have information November.
Okay. So we'll go back to the tower here. We always want to try to stay one step ahead. Okay, so what's next on our checklist?
That's...
Is your door closed?
Yep.
Yes.
We're going to lock it there.
Annunciator.
Annunciator panel, we'll test it. Looks good.
Airport diagram reviewed.
We're good to go here. So we're on Glendale right here. Okay.
Brakes set.
Brakes are set.
Fuel selector both.
Fuel selectors on both.
Pitch trim set for takeoff.
Okay, that's the engine run up. We'll do that at the end of the runway.
Okay.
Okay. So we have a message. Let's clear that message. Okay.
Isn't there a way that I can,
What do you
like,
need?
up?
Yes, there's a handle to turn. One will go, I think it's on this side. Yep. You can turn it one way to lower it and one way to raise it up.
Oh, that's...
And when you're sitting on it, it's much easier to do when you're not sitting on it.
Yeah.
When you're sitting on it, it's extra, what are you, 130 pounds or whatever?
Wow, you're like actually correct, yeah.
You're a pilot, you get pretty good at weighing people. Your dad's like 340, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I'm guessing 210, 215?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get pretty good because you have to know the
Is
weights.
that... Nice.
Okay.
Depends on if I had a big burrito, you know.
Yeah, that's
If I had
true.
a big
Yeah, that's
burrito,
a
I'm
lot
about
better.
220.
Sorry, I should have said something.
Okay, so let's
now?
do real quick passenger safety briefing. Seatbelts, seats adjusted, we're good there. Air vents are up here if you need them. Fire extinguisher is down in between us if there is a fire. Exit doors, we obviously have these two, but all of the windows will pop out if we need to get out, okay? Traffic, if you see something, say something. There will be times when there won't be any talking, so during takeoff and during landing, we're not going to talk unless you see something dangerous. If you see a plane coming at us, if you see birds, if you see something on the runway, if you see something that you think is dangerous, you speak up. Otherwise, we're not going to talk during the 2 phases of flight that are the most dangerous, takeoff and landing, okay?
Yep.
Okay, but otherwise, once we're up and we're kind of heading towards the Rainbow Valley practice area, which is out that direction, we'll go mess around out there for half hour, 40 minutes or something like that, and then we'll head back in that whole time. Have any questions, anything you want to talk about, feel free, okay?
Cool.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Okay, let's call ground. Glendale Ground, Cessna 2157 Hotel on the ramp, ready to taxi with November, runway 1.
Cessna 2157 Hotel, Glendale Ground, say direction of departure.
Glendale Tower, Cessna 2157 Hotel, we'll be heading south to the Rainbow Valley practice area.
Cessna 57 Hotel, runway 1, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 1, taxi via Alpha, thank you. Gotta get around those guys. Wow, we're gonna go this way. Okay. So in airplanes, your nose wheel's always on the yellow line. And they don't want you going fast, taxiing faster than 15 knots. So you always want to keep your speed down, but it is a long way to the end of runway 1, so we might go a little bit faster than that. So we have been cleared to taxi on Alpha, so we can pass that stop line there. And this is Alpha. And then there's numbers on the runway, so that's Alpha 6, Alpha 5, Alpha 4, so on and so forth. So when they give you clearance, they're like, hey, taxi to runway 1 via Alpha. That's clearance to actually get on this particular piece of real estate. Like, and you see the double yellow line, solid lines and then the double stop lines?
Yeah.
Where the solid lines are is a mandatory stop. So we're on this side of it. We can't incur that area until the tower says we can.
Yeah, runway hold short lines.
Right, and then the other way, if they're dotted, you're supposed to cross the dotted lines and stop on the other side of them and then let the tower tell you what to do.
Yeah, stay clear of the runway.
Right. It's also, like, if it's a non-towered runway, that's when you call clear of the active or clear of the runway.
Yeah.
And a lot of people misunderstand, we actually steer the airplane with our feet, we don't steer the airplane with our hands.
Yeah. Gonna be fun to learn.
Yeah, it's like, the way you press is the way you turn.
Yeah.
So.
Are these all like private airplanes?
Yeah, the ones that are underneath the awnings and in the hangars are all either privately owned or corporations that want their planes in, nicer. They don't want them out in the elements.
Oh yeah.
And you'll notice a lot of the training planes are very old and they sit out on the tarmac. I mean, this plane is 70 some years old. Well, no, what is it? It's a 78, so it's 50 years old.
Yeah.
It's been updated with some stuff, right? But this instrument panel, the 6-pack, has been around since basically airplanes have started.
Yeah.
And it hasn't changed much, and it hasn't changed much because it works. And it works well, and it's always working, and you don't have to mess with it.
Yep.
So we're going to come up here to the warm-up area, and then we'll do our engine run-up. We'll make sure all the gauges are good, the engine's functioning the way that we expect, and then we'll talk to the tower and get clearance to go take off.
How often are you flying?
I try to go once a month. During the summertime, it's not as much because it's just hot and sucks.
Yeah, really early flying.
Yeah, you get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go. Yeah. And even then, it's hot.
We never get a break.
But like from now until
Good morning, Gather Ground, Archer
April.
4110 Papa. At the
I'll fly every month, if not twice a month.
A north departure with information November.
Archer 4110 Papa, going down ground, runway 1, taxi V Alpha.
Okay.
Runway 10
What do we got?
Brakes,
4110
Yep.
Papa.
fuel selector both.
Yep.
Pitch and trim set for takeoff.
Yep, we're good.
Electric trim checked.
Yep.
Flaps set and verified.
They are up and verified. Yep.
Mixture as required.
Mixture's going to stay full until we're done.
Yeah. No heat as required.
It is not hot, not cold
Yeah.
today, but we'll, if it gets really cold or something, we'll turn it on.
Probably not, but
Yeah, we're in Arizona.
Circuit breakers checked.
Breakers are all in, we're good.
Engine instruments checked.
Engine's looking good. Yeah,
Fuel quantity checked.
fuel quantity is good.
Clock set and checked.
Clock is, where is it?
No clue.
It's over here.
Oh, yeah. Look at you.
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. Comm nav set.
So we have the tower in there. We're going to swap over because that's the next one we're going to need. And then we're going to need the Rainbow Valley practice area, which is on my little thing here. Rainbow Valley. It is 128.925. We'll put that because that's the next one we're going to go to. 128.925. And we always try to stay ahead of the airplane, right? Because we don't want to have to deal with stuff while we're going. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Then autopilot test off.
Yeah, the autopilot's, we're not going to use it, so we're good.
Perfect. All alternator and animator.
So 1800 RPM. So we're we're going to test the engine here. We're going to speed it up. There we go, 1800. What's next?
Alternator and ammeter checked.
Amps inoperable. Alternator's good. We're producing power.
All right, magnetos left and right both.
So we'll do the right first. That dropped 90 to 100, and I'm watching right here. So we're at 1800. The left one. And dropped about 100, so we're good there.
Perfect. Engine instruments checked.
All of our engine instruments are good at the
Vacuum check.
vacuum's good.
Sierra Papa, runway 1,
Panel
taxi
check.
Alpha.
We're good.
Throttle idle.
We're gonna throttle the idle.
Cessna 412 Sierra Papa, runway 1, clear to land.
1000 RPM.
Runway 1, clear to land. 412 Sierra Papa, spin hello.
Okay, 1000 RPM.
All right, lights as required.
We're good with lights.
Nav, GPS switch set.
Nav and GPS, so our nav is set, our GPS is set, we're good.
Like radios, avionics set.
Radios are set to tower and then to Rainbow Valley, our next one.
Okay, cabin doors, windows secured.
We're good there, we can shut our windows. Got it?
Yep.
What's next?
All right, seatbelts upright and secured.
Yep.
Cabin doors, windows secure.
Yep. Okay, so our takeoff briefing. This is runway 1. We will take off, head down south, go to Rainbow Valley practice area. It is a VFR flight. There are some clouds, but they're really high, so we shouldn't have to worry about them. We're going to go practice down there, do some steep turns, do some stalls, let you have some fun.
Cool.
See if we can make your dad puke. That's kind of our goal. If there's an emergency during takeoff, if there's runway left, or if we haven't taken off, we're just going to stay on the ground. Or land as quickly as possible. If the emergency happens and we're less than 500 feet above the ground, we are going to pick the softest place and most level place to land. We'll set the plane down, we get out of the plane, we meet behind the plane, about 50 to 100 yards behind wherever the tail of the plane is. So if we land in a field and the plane flips over and the tail's in the front of the plane, we're going to go towards the tail of the plane, okay? If we have enough altitude, we will circle back, we'll declare an emergency, we'll land at the airport.
Yep.
Okay?
All right, other airports nearby?
We have a bunch. Goodyear is the closest. Well, Luke's the closest. Goodyear, Phoenix, Deer Valley. We're good with that.
Pattern altitude.
Pattern altitude here's 2,100 feet. We're at almost 1,100 is our actual altitude. 2,100 is the pattern altitude for Glendale.
Perfect. And destination.
Destination is the Rainbow Valley practice area, and our rotation speeds are 65. So we will land at 65, take off at 65.
Perfect.
Okay?
Takeoff briefing completed, brakes release.
Okay, let's get up to the line. Tell them we're ready to go. Glendale Tower, Cessna 2157 Hotel, ready to go, runway 1.
Cessna 412 Sierra Papa, left turn Alpha 6, runway 1, taxi V Alpha.
Left turn Alpha 6, taxi Alpha, runway 1.
Cessna 2157 Hotel, Glendale Tower, right down departure approved, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Right down when approved, cleared for takeoff, runway 1, 57 Hotel, thanks. We're going to make sure we clear, make sure nobody's landing on top of us. We're going to get lined up and we're going to hit the button. You ready?
Tank on the tower,
Ready.
Archer 4110 Papa, holding
Heels on the ground.
For departure.
Okay, 40. Our speed's alive. There's 50. 60. 65 rotate. And we're off.
Oh, this one does have more power.
Archer 4110 Papa, Glendale Tower, northbound departures approved, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1, cleared for takeoff northbound, departure approved 4110 Papa, thanks.
Okay, we're going to get to about 1,600 feet before we turn in the pattern here. We're going to climb at roughly 70. 68 is the best climb speed in this plane, but it has a mark for 70, so it's easy to keep that.
Glendale Tower, Cessna 6560, Papa holding short Alpha 1, runway 1, ready for off.
In every plane, if you're doing everything right, you should be able to fly with 2 fingers.
Hold short 1, 6560, Papa.
Yeah, I see 3 fingers right there.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so we're going to turn. This crosswind. We're going to keep climbing up to pattern altitude.
Cessna 6560, Papa, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff, 6560, Papa.
Now we're on the downwind. And we're actually going to head straight for very cool, PIR right out there. We're going to climb to 3,500, and that's because the Bravo airspace here is 4,000.
The 4120 Papa holding short runway 1, ready for departure.
Cessna 4120 Papa, follow Cessna traffic on the go, midfield in the right pattern, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
We're going to climb up to 3,500 and head right through that pass right there.
4120 Papa, Peninsula.
Archer 4110 Papa, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 10 Papa, thanks for your help.
So there's 2,500. Okay, you want to fly? Go ahead.
I can't really see still, but
You don't need to see in airplanes.
okay.
So what we want to do is we want to keep our climb rate at about 500 feet a minute. We want to climb up to 3,500 feet.
Glendale Tower.
And we want to make sure we keep our plane level.
1, ready for departure.
Cessna 2157 Hotel, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Thanks a lot. See you later. 507 Hotel.
Cessna 55515 Glendale Tower, southeastbound departure is approved. Make your right turnout outside Cessna on the upwind departure in. Runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff. Have the traffic in sight, southeastbound outside of them for 515.
Is that Goodyear on our right?
Yes, that's Goodyear Airport right over there. We'll need to stay out of their airspace. That's why we head straight for Phoenix International Raceway, because the road on that side of Phoenix International Raceway is their airspace.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, see an airplane over there. Okay,
Glendale
there's
Tower, 6560 Papa,
3250.
midfield requesting full stop.
At 3,500, we're going to level off.
Cessna 60 Papa, runway 1, clear to land. Are you going back into ramp?
Back to ramp, yes sir.
Cessna 60 Papa, roger, runway 1, clear to land.
Runway 1, clear to land, 60 Papa.
Okay, let's level off. We'll level off at 3,500.
wind up tower 515. Just want to verify that traffic's off my right on the downwind.
Track 51, correction, Cessna 515, affirmative.
515, thanks.
Okay, the Class Bravo airspace is 500 feet above us, so we don't want to go up very much higher. But once we get past that blue line, it goes up another 1,000 feet, and then we'll actually hit this gap over
This is 412 Sierra Papa Metro.
and then it's up to 6,000 feet. We're not going to go that high. Even though the plane's performing really well today because of the temperature and the air is thicker.
Number 2, runway 1, 412 Sierra Papa.
DC PIR, you kind of got to...
The 412 Sierra Papa confirmed clear to land, number 2.
Clear to land, number 2, runway 1, 412 Sierra Papa, Minnesota.
I'm going to switch over to the Rainbow Valley practice area. Make sure we get down a little bit. We're about 80 feet too high. When you're doing your test, you have 100 feet to play with for your private. For your instrument, you have 20 feet to play with. So
Oh,
one
that's
notch.
That's fun. Do you ever have an interest in getting your instrument or no?
I will once my plane is done because it's a heck of a lot cheaper.
Yeah. I'm working on my IRA and FWI test right now.
Nice. Okay. Let's head straight for the gap there. I'll go ahead and turn that direction. Yeah, a little bit of rudder. Nicely done.
Nice little easy turn. Not
Yeah.
trying to go crazy.
Oh, we'll do some steep turns. We'll have
okay.
some fun.
You're gonna make me throw them, not that.
You're doing fine.
Not scaring you too much, Dad?
Huh?
She's not scaring
too
you?
much?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
you're doing fine.
Perfect.
You've got a good instructor up there.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. I'm surprised.
I wouldn't let you go up with anybody else.
Okay. Other than like an instructor.
Well,
like
an instructor,
actual instructor.
Rainbow Valley practice area, Cessna 2157 Hotel 3500. Entering at the gap, we will be over green fields, practicing maneuvers, Rainbow Valley.
Is there like usually a lot of people over here?
It depends on the day. Saturdays are usually pretty busy, but it looks like people are all around the airport doing landings. So it just depends on what like is happening for people's training.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's climb up to 4,000. And we're going to head straight for those green fields over there. On the map, it's like right down here, but there's a whole bunch right there. We don't have to go that far. We'll just kind of play in the center here. Feel the wind with the mountains?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
When we go back, we'll be at 2,500. You'll really feel them. It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it though?
We leave at 3,500. We come back at 2,500 because the pattern altitude's 2,100. So we want to, try to be close to that because the landing procedure going back in is a lot faster. Okay, so we're coming up on 3,000 or 4,000. Sorry.
Like 3,000. We passed out 1,000 ago.
Yeah.
This is just about a perfect day to fly, too.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Jeez.
That. It's a little foggy, or not foggy. Foggy. I don't know.
picked a good day for you, Brandon.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, there's 4,000. And the Bravo above us is at 7,000, so we just can't go above 7,000.
Valley practice area, Barney 851, 1 mile to the west of Arlington Town, 3,500 practicing. Steep turns, Rainbow.
All right.
I feel like we're not even moving.
Yeah, but we're traveling at 90 knots, so 100 and some mile an hour.
Yeah. I told you, Dad.
Well, he got the bigger engine.
Just for me?
180 horses.
Yeah, it's nice. They have 2 planes that are the SP models, and they're very nice. And they have the better GPS, and they're just a little bit more updated, so kind of nice. Okay, we'll go a little bit further. Let's climb up to 4,500 now. And do you see how it's not, you don't have to move the
Yeah,
yoke.
like barely, and it's...
It'll respond,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Which is nice.
here real quick, I got the plane. I mean, you can,
Oh, okay.
right, you can do a lot of stuff, but the plane itself
We'll just sit.
will just kind of sit.
Yeah, because it
Right.
wants to stay
Yeah, okay.
upright. Rigidity in space.
Yeah,
One big flying gyro.
yes, exactly.
Rainbow Valley traffic, Barney 455 at 4,300. 3 miles south of South Cattle Shed, steep turns, Rainbow.
So that's this guy.
Okay. You're on flight aware?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it's 4 flight.
4 flight, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I have both. I don't pay for them, but like, I have both of the apps.
Yeah. Rainbow Valley Practice Area, Cessna 2157 Hotel. We are just north of Rainbow Greenfields at 3,400. We'll be performing just maneuvers over Greenfields, Rainbow Valley. Okay, so we're coming up on 4,500. So we're going to do steep turns. The first thing we're going to do. And what we want, the steep turn is 45 degrees. So this instrument here, so we're at 4,500, so perfect. Great, leveling off there. We'll want this arrow right in between those 2 big ones. So that's 30 degrees, that's 60 degrees.
Drive on 844, Grand Rad, stop on
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So we have 0, we're level, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. We're this way. We want to be at 45 degrees, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that way, and we're going to try to keep our altitude at 4,500, and we're going to be at a 45 degree turn, and we're going to face, all right, yeah, that's pretty good. We're going to come back to 210 on our heading, okay?
Rainbow practice area, Barney
You want me to do
410,
the
just south of the
fast turn?
Greenfield, 3,300, descending 3,000. Private pilot maneuvers towards the South Cattle Sheds, Rainbow.
So we're going to go left. Hold on. Yep, so let's go left, okay? So stay at 4,500, get it over there, get it to 45, get it to 45, get it to 45. Crazy, right? Keep going. There we go. Okay, as you're at that bank angle, your wings lose lift, so you need to pull back a little bit.
There you go.
Okay, okay, kind of crazy, right?
A little bit.
We're going to stop at 2,100. Or 210, sorry, on our heading. So we're going to have to roll out before we get there or we'll go past it.
Yeah.
We're going to roll out. You like that?
Sure.
Sure. Hey, let's do one to the right.
Okay.
Keep it at 4,600. 45 degrees, go.
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 Okay.
And pull back.
Oh,
A little bit of G. Let's do.
yeah, seriously, sorry.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
You're rushing me.
You gotta learn.
The plane will do exactly what you tell it to.
Hold very still.
We're losing altitude, so you gotta pull back. We'll explain it once we roll out here. Oh, you know what that was?
No.
Wake turbulence. Go ahead and roll out. So that was our own wake that we hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
how fun.
Say you're spinning so quick.
Yeah. So
I don't know. Well.
here's what happens. When you turn the plane like this, the wings don't create as much lift, right? Because they create the most lift when they're perfectly level. Once you start banking it, they start losing lift. And so in the coordinated turn, in a steep angle turn, your wings are losing lift, and so the plane kind of falls out of the sky this way.
Yeah.
And so what you have to do is use your elevator to get that lift back. You did a great job because we actually didn't lose any altitude. Usually what happens is people lose altitude.
Yeah.
The trick is when you look out at the cowling, you see those rivets that kind of go down both sides?
Yep.
The trick is get to your 45, and then wherever that last little rivet is on the horizon, keep it on the horizon. So like at 4,700, I got the plane. So we're going to go to 45, and then wherever that rivet is, that's what I'm going to keep it on the horizon. And I'm not even looking at my instruments, I'm just watching that rivet. Right? Just watching that rivet.
Rainbow Valley traffic, running 455, 4,500, 3 miles west of South Cattle Stalls, Rainbow. Running 410, you up?
So not even looking at the instruments, just keeping that rivet right on the thing. I let it go there at the end, but that's okay. You get the idea.
Yeah.
And then we end
Yes, sir.
4,700 right where we start.
Yep.
Ended 210.
After that, we're going to be turning around
Makes
here
sense?
back via the gap to
Cool.
Goodyear.
You want to do stalls?
Appreciate you, thank you.
If you can do a stall, you sure?
I will show you a stall.
I'm not doing a stall.
You will, okay?
No.
Here, we're going to turn around and head north.
Okay.
Gonna go this way. Get away from those guys. See, we had a plane up there and a plane over there.
Yep.
River Valley practice area, Varney 844 at 2,500 over Arlington Town and towards the Aux 6. River Valley practice area.
We'll head back north here.
Rainbow Valley traffic, Varney 471, 5 miles away.
See all the planes out here now?
6 at 2,000.
So we're going to head towards the mountain a little bit, get away from them.
Final call of Rainbow Valley traffic.
Get back into 4,500. So a stall, all the stall is we're going to bring the wings up so they don't create lift anymore.
Practice Varney 851 is.
And we're going to try to keep
just over Arlington Town, practicing Shondells or Rainbow.
And we're going to try to keep 4,500. The reason why we practice stalls is because when we configure the plane for landing, we're going to be going really slow.
Yeah.
And we have to realize what the plane does when we travel really slow. So we'll start with some slow flight.
Heading back to Goodyear or via the gap, Rainbow.
Okay, so we're going to start with just some slow flight. We're going to get it down to about 70 miles or 70 knots. We're going to keep 4,500, right? So we're traveling really slow.
Yeah.
Keeping our altitude, and we don't use our ailerons to steer. We actually use our rudders to steer, okay? We can even slow it down. Let's slow it down a little bit more. So when we're landing, we're going to be landing in this attitude, right? Because we're going to be flaring. What we don't want is the wings to lose their lift and us not be on the ground. That would be bad.
Yeah.
And so what happens, we start getting warnings. You hear the warnings?
Yep.
And at some point, those wings.
I feel it.
Almost. Not quite. There we go. You lose lift.
That's
It's like a roller coaster.
Pretty nice, right?
Yeah, so nice.
So nice, did you like that?
That's crazy, yeah.
Okay, so let's kind of turn, we're going to turn and go this way.
Okay.
And then we're going to do one, and it'll be fun, it'll be more like a roller coaster. That was a very light one, okay?
Oh.
Very light. So you ready?
No.
It'll be fun. And if it's too much, just let me know. We don't have to do it anymore.
Okay.
So we're going to give ourselves a little bit of power. We're going to pull up a little bit. We're going to try to get back to 4,500. See our airspeed.
Yep.
What do we do when it stalls? Push down. Whee! And then we recover.
Oh, you push into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like a slide.
Right.
Push into it, and then, oh.
Yeah, so we're never in a stall. What we're going to do is we're never going to use our ailerons. It's all in our feet.
Yeah.
Okay? And so what we're going to do is if it starts to go one way or the other, we're going to use the opposite rudder to correct ours, to get us level again. But it's forward on the yoke. And when you're close to the ground, forward on the yoke seems out of place, right?
Yeah.
But that's how you get more air over the wings and it actually lifts you up.
Good year, Susie. Got last call, Rainbow.
Okay, you want to try one?
No.
No, not yet.
Why not?
500 headed to the
I don't know. I just feel like that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you like make one wrong move and it's
And you could
die.
yeah, you could be in a spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's what I'm scared of.
Okay, let's do it.
No.
You ready?
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
You can do it.
Dad, you come up here and you do it.
No. I can't get up there.
I'm too big.
You go.
Little room there.
Okay. Rainbow Valley Practice Area, Cessna 2157 Hotel, just west of Rancho. We'll be doing maneuvers over here. 57 Hotel, Rainbow Valley. Okay, so we're going to turn around, and then you're going to do one, and then we'll head back because we're already past an hour.
Really?
Yeah, kind of shocking, huh?
That's crazy.
I know.
I don't want to do a stall.
You can do just a little one.
A little one.
You're going to have to do them anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I know that, but that's like not
But you
till,
just
like
do a little one.
2 months
Don't
in.
do a big one or anything. Just
No, we'll just let the wings give a little bit. They'll give out a little bit.
Am I recovering or are you recovering?
No, I'll be there, but you will recover. You ready? So we're gonna try to keep it at 4,400.
Wait, whoa. Okay. What
Okay.
am I?
All you're gonna do is keep
recovering?
pulling back until the wings lose lift.
And then you go.
And then once it loses lift, we're gonna push forward. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, that sounds like too much.
Come on, you can do it.
No,
Let's do it.
No.
You can do it.
We're at 4,500. Go ahead and start pulling back. You can do it.
You can do it.
I don't like that.
It'll be good. Trust me. I got
You're going to have to do this. You're going to go through it.
Well,
If you go and this is the one where you can go through now because you're going to have to do it when you get up with an instructor.
Well, I know that. I just don't want to do it yet.
You can do it.
You're good.
Just think about it. This is the first time you get to do it in real life. And one of these days, you're going to be in that other seat teaching somebody else.
Yeah, so start pulling back. Pulling back.
And Brandon's got it.
And I'm on the controls. I won't let it go. Trust me.
Okay, good.
We're going to try to keep it.
Keep it up.
Let that horn go.
Rainbow Valley Practice Area, Barney 844.
We're going to keep pulling back. And then as soon as it gives, we're going to push forward.
2000, final call, Rainbow Valley Practice.
And then we're going to recover.
Look at that.
Ah, fancy.
Not
Are
too
you
bad,
using
right?
any like rudder in that recover at all?
I did a little bit of left rudder.
Oh, okay, I know. I felt it
Because it
move.
kind of went like this.
Yeah,
So I did a little bit to get us back.
It's like a little mounted voice.
Yeah.
Over Arlington down, Sean Delling up, Rainbows.
Cool. You like it?
Yeah.
You want to do one more?
No.
Okay. Let's head back. Okay, you want to head back?
Yeah.
How long is it? Well,
Where am I going? So I just have to go back through that little.
Back through there.
Cool.
Just southwest of Arlington Town.
And we got to get down because we're way high. So let's do
you're at 40.
yeah, descending turn here.
Cool.
Get back to 2,500. So go ahead. You got the plane.
Okay.
So we want a nice turn turn and we'll use our rudder because this guy tells us whether or not we're in coordinated flight or not. Right, this guy with the rudders. We're going down pretty quick.
Yeah, you're dropping a little bit.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
You said to drop. I'm dropping.
That's right.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Varney 835, Varney 851 has you on site, and we're going to stay southwest of Arlington Town.
Down. Okay. Okay, so let's head towards that gap, and we want to be at 2,500. We got another 1,000 feet to go. Rainbow Valley Practice Area, Cessna 2157 Hotel. We're heading back towards the gap. We are currently 3,400. We'll be descending to 2,500. Rainbow Valley.
So just this whole area in here, this whole little valley?
Yeah.
Over there, back over to these mountains, and then back to the other mountains, or?
Yep.
Wow, so it's just this whole little area you just go and play, huh?
Yep.
Cool. All these farmers like that?
I mean, we're up so high that
yeah, they don't really notice.
It doesn't really matter.
All these planes buzzing them.
Yeah.
That's what I can think. I'm like, man, all these planes buzzing over you all the time. Like, dang it.
No, not too loud in these small airplanes.
No, yeah, no.
Not really that big of a deal.
We have a plane that's going to be coming towards us here.
Okay.
They're passing us. They're 1,000 feet above us.
Okay.
But they're going through the gap too.
Oh, perfect. Go level off at 25.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he looks like he's coming on this side, so we're going to give him room. Now he's 1,500 feet above us.
Rainbow Valley Practice Area, Career Track 262. We are just east of the Rainbow Greenfield, going to head towards Waterman's Wash for private pilot maneuvers.
Yeah. Feel
you can feel the wind, yeah, off of the mountains.
Yeah. What do they call it? Like a valley, mountain valley wind or something like that?
Yeah, it's when the wind from the valley goes up the mountain and creates lift.
Yep.
So we're at 2,500. We're heading back in. We'll make the last call here. Do you see that plane? It should be right out here.
I don't see a plane. I've been looking.
I have been too, but I don't see her.
Maybe.
Is she up higher, Brandon?
Or maybe.
She's at 1,600 feet above us.
Well, she should be right there then.
Yeah.
But she said she was coming in east through the thing, right?
Yeah.
I think she's around this peak. Yeah, right there.
You got her?
Yep.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, there
good.
she
Yep,
is.
I got her too. Good deal. So let's get back to 2,500. Rainbow Valley Practice Area, Cessna 2157 Hotel. We are leaving the area to the north through the gap. 2,500 Rainbow Valley. Back over. Ground at 1 point.
Cub 4153 Lima, frequency change approved.
Cub 53 Lima, talk to you in a while. Thank you.
Okay, we're at 2,500. Probably want to listen to 119.
Cessna 773 Bravo Alpha, follow Cessna traffic at your 12 o'clock in the extended up. Glendale Tower, information November, time 1448 Zulu.
Still November.
Wind calm.
Wind, midfield, 773 Bravo Alpha. We'll follow traffic, 773 Bravo Alpha.
We want to head right towards PIR.
Cool. Oh yeah.
Glendale Tower, Cessna 35325, holding short runway 1 via Alpha 1, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 35325, runway 1, clear for takeoff, no delay.
Clear for takeoff, no delay. 35325.
Glendale Tower, Cessna 2157 Hotel over PIR 2500 inbound full stop.
Cessna 2157 Hotel, Glendale Tower, make straight in runway 1, report crossing I-10.
Report crossing I-10, straight in runway 1, 57 Hotel.
Cessna 201 Foxtrot there, follow Cessna traffic at your 12 o'clock, turning right crosswind for downwind for touch and go.
I see those guys.
Roger, Cessna 1 Foxtrot here, we have traffic set. Follow him.
He's right here.
Yep.
Tower 2527 Yankee, Midfield full stop.
Cessna 27 Yankee, runway 1, clear to land.
2527 Yankee, clear to land.
We should have another guy coming in this way. He's about at our, he's a little bit below us.
9544 Hotel, holding short of runway 1, ready for takeoff.
Cessna 90544 Hotel, Glendale Tower, hold short runway 1, landing traffic.
Yeah.
Hold short of runway 1, 9544 Hotel.
Cessna 35325, you're following Cessna traffic at your 12 o'clock on the extended upwind.
Traffic inside, Cessna 35325.
So we're going to stay on this road here. And he should pass us on the right.
I don't see. Oh, I see him over there. Right over there. See him?
Cessna 2157 Hotel, traffic at your 1 to 2 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, altitude indicates 2,300, Cub.
Glendale Tower, Cessna 2157 Hotel, we have traffic.
Cessna 2157 Hotel, roger, maintain visual separation.
Over here.
Yeah, I see him. Got him.
Cessna 64056.
Good eyes.
6, taxiing to the ramp and monitor ground.
Taxi to ramp, monitor ground, 64056.
Very observant. I get that from my dad.
Glendale Tower, Skyline 6261 X-ray, 10 miles to the southeast, inbound with November, full stop.
Cessna 6261 X-ray Glendale Tower, make straight in runway 1 and report crossing I-10.
Report crossing I-10, plan straight in, runway 1, 61 X-ray.
Cessna 773 Bravo Alpha, continue downwind, I'll call your base turn.
Plus.
On my base turn,
Plus.
773 Bravo Alpha.
11. Cool.
That guy's still above us. He must not be landing. So we're going to get down to 2100 because that's pattern altitude. And you see where those tan colored houses kind of come out to a point next to the river?
Yes.
That's lined up with the end of the runway. So once we hit I-10, we'll make a beeline for that corner and then turn that way.
Okay.
But we have to report I-10, crossing I-10.
Is this left?
It's a straight in approach for runway 1, so we're not even going to be in, we're going to go straight in.
I love that.
Cessna 9544 Hotel, traffic extended right downwind, Cessna, runway 1, line up and wait.
Runway 1, line up and wait, 9544 Hotel.
Cessna 773 Bravo Alpha, start your base turn and continue, traffic holding position, runway 1, Cessna.
Cessna 773 Bravo Alpha, turning right, base.
Cessna 201 Foxtrot Sierra, continue downwind, I'll call your base turn.
You call the base, that's 201.
This really was a perfect day.
Glendale Tower, Cessna 2157 Hotel, crossing I-10.
Cessna 2157 Hotel, you're following Cessna traffic at your 12 o'clock in the right base to 2 mile final. Continue.
We have the traffic, 57 Hotel.
Cessna 2527 Yankee, continue taxiing without delay. Make left turn Alpha 6. Taxi runway 1 via Alpha this frequency.
Alpha 6, taxi to park this frequency.
So that's the guy that we're following. You see him?
Cessna 2527 Yankee, I said taxi runway 1 via Alpha.
Right there.
Are you requesting to go into the ramp?
I do see him.
Yes, sir. The ramp, we wanted to full stop. Sorry.
So 2527 Yankee, taxi ramp, monitor ground.
Okay, so we need to slow way
Cessna 9544 Hotel, runway 1, clear for takeoff southbound.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff southbound.
Okay.
9544 Hotel.
Cessna 773 Bravo Alpha, runway 1, clear touch and go.
Runway 1, clear touch and go, 773 Bravo Alpha.
Cessna 2157 Hotel, runway 1, number 2, runway 1, clear to land.
We're number 2, cleared to land, runway 1.
Cessna 201 Foxtrot Sierra, number 3, following Cessna, 3 mile final, full stop, runway 1, clear touch and go.
We're going to go runway 1, follow the traffic, that's 201 Foxtrot Sierra.
Cessna 6261 X-ray, square your approach, report established on 3 miles straight in, runway 1.
We're squaring off and for a 3 mile final, runway 1, 61 X-ray.
Cessna 35325, present position, make left 360 for spacing.
Making left 360 for spacing, 35325.
Lindell information, Oscar's current, runway 1 in use, wind calm, altimeter 29904.
That plane almost landing. You see that plane in front of us? I lost it.
6261 X-ray, number 3, following Cessna, right base at 2.5 mile final for touch and go, runway 1, clear to land.
We're number 3, clear to land, runway 1, 6261 X-ray, just crossing I-10.
Oh, there he is off just
he's
over
right
the
there.
runway.
Oh, I see him.
Is he doing just a touch, or is he?
I'm not sure.
Continue up when I'll call your right turn out southbound.
44 Hotel, continue upwind.
That one VASI light on the left there is not very
This is 44 Hotel,
bright.
right turn out southbound is approved.
Definitely red though.
44 Hotel, right turn approved.
Oh, actually.
Cessna 1 Foxtrot Sierra, be advised, traffic to follow, full stop.
Roger, Cessna 1 Foxtrot Sierra.
Yeah, those VASI lights aren't working.
Cessna 773 Bravo Alpha, traffic ahead and to your right on a southbound departure.
Seven 3 Bravo Alpha, the traffic on Crossland, southbound departure.
Cessna 35325, 360, number 3, following Cessna, 2 mile final, full stop, runway 1, cleared, touch and get correction, clear to land.
Number 3 to land, looking for traffic, runway 1, clear to land, 35325.
It's a 2157 Hotel, left turn, Alpha 4, taxiing to the ramp and monitor ground.
Off at Alpha 4, we'll monitor ground, 57 Hotel. Hey, there's ground. What'd you think?
Great. That was fun. Thank you.
No,